Market suspended. Market in play.
This is the first division of the Turners Parks Group Limited Handicap. Photosynthesis bang up there early with Carbine Harvester and Go Yard. The yellow and white is in between rivals. 60G's Baby is trying to hold that rail run. Mythical Composer, the green jacket, is next in the order, being followed by D'Artagnan on the outside of Golden Redemption, the blue and yellow. White King down in midfield is Wheels of Fire, travelling quite powerfully. The pink and green back of the order for Expert Agent and also Geneva after that slightly awkward beginning. The leader is Carbine Harvester, has the advantage of half a length over Photosynthesis. In between rivals going well is Go Yard. Up the fence still on the left is 60G's Baby. Mythical Composer is trying to find a gap on the right. D'Artagnan is there. Extreme right. Golden Redemption under pressure to try and close. 1.5 to go. Down into the dip and 60G's Baby comes through with Photosynthesis. These two locking in battle with a furlong to cover. They're followed by Mythical Composer, then Golden Redemption, who's running on too late. Photosynthesis is just edging past 60G's Baby as they rush up to the line. Photosynthesis, 60G's Baby, that order.
Market. Market in play.
Then he caught a Laverick and then with Stud Stakes. Quick in the stride, the favourite Fayum leads the end of a furlong. She's a Nation, followed by Sweet Chariot, Lara, Purple Lady, Easy Mover, and Sort of Bed, and Limser Bet, and the rest, Lady Lynette, and Zora next out quite wide. Higher Leaves, and then Offshore Bay, and Fleur de Sheen. Continuing up the far side, it's Fayum the leader, improving his Sweet Chariot, and coming over to them is Higher Leaves, albeit still running wide. And then comes She's a Nation, followed by Limser Bet, and Lara. The rest of the next on the inside, Easy Mover, then Sort of Bed, and Offshore Bay, and Purple Lily is towards rear division, along with Zora, Fleur de Sheen, and Lady Lynette. Fayum is joined by Higher Leaves as they continue their progress towards the halfway stage. Then She's a Nation, Sweet Chariot, Easy Mover, and Limser Bet, and Lara, racing together to rest and Sort of Bed, followed by Offshore Bay, and Fleur de Sheen, Purple Lily, Zora, and Lady Lynette. They pass the halfway stage and pushing aside for the time being Fayum, Higher Leaves, followed by She's a Nation. Driven in fourth is Sweet Chariot, a break of 4 lengths, if not 5 to Easy Mover, and then Limser Bet, and Lara next. Then Sort of Bed, and the rest, Offshore Bay, Fleur de Sheen, followed by Zora, Purple Lily, and Lady Lynette. Turning into 3, the Denny Cordell, Laverick, and Landway Stud Filly Stakes, and it is Fayum who's made most. In the hands of Colin Keane, have moved on from Higher Leaves and Gary Carroll, about to lose second to She's a Nation and Luke McAteer. They're well strung out now with a furlong and a half to go. Drifting fourth is Lemser Bet, followed by Offshore Bay, and then So to Bed. Racing to the final furlong, and out in front is Fayum. From Higher Leaves and She's a Nation, Lemser Bet, and So to Bed, and well into the closing stages, it is Fayum restoring winning ways in style in the Denny Cordell, Laverick, and Landway Stud Filly.
Ready?
Market suspended. Market in play.
Scotland's only group racer, Group 3. Dandara is away well, so too the well-supported Lamia is on the extreme right. And close up as well, Isla Fernandez, the red cap, red jacket. Rogue Attraction is not too far away, just ahead of Solana Rose and Argentine Tango. With Coming Attraction chasing those in the gold and dark blue colours, racing in company with Common Eileen, who's in the noseband near side. More across to the far side, Fig Jam, and also catching the moon with India Love in the violet colours. On the very far right is Moon Queen, who's in the blue and white colours. Lightning Polka is also towards the rear with Anaisa. 2.5 furlongs to run. It is Isla Fernandez in the noseband, Lamia the striped cap. They are the first two, with Catching the Moon, the white sleeves and cap now coming out after them. Further back to the ridden along Argentine Tango. Coming Attraction is further down the pack and needs plenty more as they now reach the furlong marker. And Lamia just noses to the front from Catching the Moon. Solana Rose running a mighty race up in behind them with Isla Fernandez. Then Argentine Tango's Catching the Moon begins to catch Lamia. Catching the Moon on the far side and ushering north. Lamia is trying hard to scrap back. Catching the Moon is too good.
They're all in. Ready?
Market in play.
The CAA Stella selling stakes over the extended mile on the river. Slow to stride in the cheap skin noseband. Empire State at Maroon Jacket now wide is trying to get over and get prominent. Brighton Boy and Red Jacket is coming with him. And at the end of the furlong, they are the leading pair. So it's Empire State of Mind and Brighton Boy who push the pace along. Al Shabab Storm in the maroon and yellow, the source the leading pair to the end of a quarter mile with Probe down at the field and the nose banded on the river circling. Now Spirit Genie, the red cap is back on the inner and long. Brighton Boy one off the fence and Empire State of Mind Storm. Probe close to the fence on the river deep. Of course, is Spirit Genie passing the 3 knees a bit of daylight red cap and locked down Lassie's detached 7 or 8 lengths behind the others. Beginning to swing back now towards the last quarter mile. Brighton Boy red jacket nose just in front of Empire State of Mind, cutting the corner. Al Shabab Storm in the maroon and yellow is being pulled out now by Luke Morris and asked to close down the leading pair as they head on down the straight. Brighton Boy and Empire State of Mind still nothing else landing a blow. Brighton Boy and Empire State of Mind, they've been the leading.
Market suspended.
They come to the wings of the first, and Malton Groove to Deal, and violently out to his right is Brandt, likewise in the diamond, Blonde and Arrogant. But Malton Groove to Jadiel in second, and Head for Home, Vroom Vroom Boo. The Border Boy, Rebellious Gale with Truckers Cruising and Rebel Shawd. And then comes Feast, who's on the outside of a King going You Know Me. And then back along the inside in the hooped jacket is Hidalgo de Mott. As Malton Groove, Jadiel, Head for Home the first 3, mistake by Rebel Shawd. Likewise Blonde and Arrogant as they turn into the home straight for the first time. Malton Groove, second on the front end to Jadiel in second place with a break of 4 lengths to Head for Home. The Border Boy, Rebel Shawd, Vroom Vroom Boo. And then in behind is Rebellious Gale with Truckers Cruising. Then Hidalgo de Mott, You Know Me, in company with Feast, Blonde and Arrogant. And then comes White Wine Wednesday as they jump the third. Behind White Wine Wednesday, in the orange sleeves is Sceptred Isle with Brandt, Blonde and Arrogant. And that's all in rear. So downhill into the dip, and Malton Groove, Brother 2 Grand National winner, makes the running. The colours of White Farm Productions, Alan Smith. To in second place, Jadiel. Well, then on Bahrain Dove Syndicate, there's a gap. Back to the Oliver McKiernan and trained Head for Home. And then comes Rebel Shawd, Vroom Vroom Boo, and Rebellious Gale, and Border Boy. Then Truckers Cruising, Hidalgo de Mott, Feast, You Know Me, Sceptred Isle, White Wine Wednesday has 3 behind. Outside in, Glon and Arrogant, that's all in Brandt. Passing the judge, circuit to race in the Valerie Square Restaurant and Guest Accommodation. Handicap for Division 1, Malton Groove and JJ Slevin. To in second place, giving chase. Sam Ewing on board Jadiel. Third, Head for Home, to the Ben right, to Rebel Shawd, and Shane O'Callaghan looking for a double, the Border Boy, and Sean O'Keefe, Vroom Vroom Boo, Kevin Sexton on its inside, Rebellious Gale. As they swing left-handed down the back straight behind Rebellious Gale is Hidalgo de Mott. In company with Sceptred Isle and Feast, You Know Me. As they straighten up down the back straight, our final quintet, Sceptred Isle, White Wine Wednesday, Glon and Arrogant, that's all, and Brandt. They begin to the descent into the back straight. Malton Groove by a length of 3 parts to Jadiel. Closer in third is Head for Home, Rebel Shawd and the Border Boy. Vroom Vroom Boo, Rebellious Gale, travels nicely on the inside, and then comes Hidalgo de Mott, Truckers Cruising and Feast. Sceptred Isle, You Know Me, quickly on to the next. Malton Groove set himself up and jumps a little bit to his right, but still has an advantage over Jadiel in second. Head for Home and Rebel Shawd. Vroom Vroom Boo, Rebellious Gale, Feast is getting closer with the Border Boy. Hidalgo de Mott, Truckers Cruising. You Know Me, Sceptred Isle, White Wine Wednesday is 3 behind. That's all gone arrogant, and under pressure looking on from rear is Brandt. We're down to what was the first to circuit to go. Malton Groove and Jadeel, stride for stride. Rebel Shot, Vroom Vroom Boo. And on the inside, Head for Home, Rebellious Gale and Feast. Hidalgo, Demos, Truckers Cruising, the Border Boy, widest of all. Looking for better ground. Then White Wine Wednesday, Scepter Dial. And on the inside along the rails, as you know me, That's All, as they swing along the side of the racetrack down towards the third last. Behind That's All, Gone and Arrogant and Brant. But Malton Groove and Jadeel, stride for stride. Vroom Vroom Boo. The red cap is Feast in fourth, and Jadeel lands with the advantage over Malton Groove, Vroom Vroom Boo. And then comes Feast. Rebellious Gale catches the eye. Hidalgo, Demos, Truckers Cruising getting into it with the gold stag and the jacket. Rebel Shot looping the field is White Wine Wednesday just behind the Border Boy. Feast catches the eye of the judges as they race down towards the second last as though he's travelling best. Jadeel with the white face along the rails. Rebellious Gale, one that's cried enough is the long-time leader Malton Groove, but Jadeel, Feast, and then comes Truckers Cruising, stand side. The Border Boy, White Wine Wednesday, Hidalgo, Demos, pushes come to show for
20
Rebellious Gale, Vroom Vroom
seconds.
Boo, has been overtaken by running on Scepter Dial inside the dip and the final quarter mile. Jadeel doing second place is Truckers Cruising. Scepter Dial from the rear. Feast, White Wine Wednesday, stand side. Hidalgo, Demos, Rebellious Gale, That's All from the clouds at the last and coming through like a hot knife through butter. It's Scepter Dial, Jadeel, White Wine Wednesday, Truckers Cruising. And
0
then Feast inside the final
seconds.
100 yards, and Scepter Dial has spread her wings and quick and clear. The hands of Danny Gilligan. Scepter Dial for George Kingston's going to score Division 1 of the Valley.
And they're off.
Market
They
suspended.
jump away for the Ladbrokes Gold Cup of 2025.
Market
Well,
in play.
Desert Falcon is one of the early leaders with Run Boy Run, and also Hammer the Hammer Battery over there as well, and the favourite Purasangwe who's in pink and green, with not too far off them far side either Solar Acclaim, and they're being chased by Twilight Calls, Ain't Nobody and Toyotomi. Down the centre, Jordan Electrics and Milford are racing on in front of Fahrenheit 7 and a Ram Ram, and then a little bit behind on the near side, Flash Harry Jubilee walk in front of Northern Ticker, and then follows Comanche Falls is being pushed along.
20
Behind those,
seconds.
Toby Line and 2 Tribe Strike Red, and also 7 questions across towards the near side as well, with We Never Stop and Go Atletico, Bergerac and Alpha Kalenic as they fan out all over the track. 2 furlongs left to go, and on the far side it is Run Boy Run with Desert Falcon. Purasangwe's right over to the far running rails. Hammer the Hammer is
0
competitive.
seconds.
Goes down the centre of the track now is Jubilee Walkers. They're well inside the final furlong, and it's Desert Falcon and Run Boy Run doing battle in front of Purasangwe, and then Hammer the Hammer and Jubilee Walkers. They come close home. It's a great battle to the line. Run Boy Run and Desert Falcon, and it's Run Boy Run. A great day for connections. Won the Gold Cup.
Market
Desert Falcon,
suspended.
Hammer
Market in play.
Also, he's restrained towards the rear. Ranamok can keep warm right out the back of the field as the white face Secret Mistral leads them through the first furlong and is going hard, already opening up by 3 or 4 lengths, chased by AGL in the light green, and then Pause for Thought in the red, who drops it into third. Hyper Focus, Purple Sleeves moving up into fourth, just shading Stableman, Cantor stay in the red and grey. Ventura Express, the maroon and white is wide, and then Ranamok to Fuji Mountain. They're well stretched out here, keep warm at the back of the field, and Secret Mistral is loose on the lead. 6 lengths clear through halfway, swinging back towards home. Can she keep up the gallop? Pause for Thought in the red, moving off in pursuit with for Thought, who's edging closer. Then AGL, Cantor stay down the centre with Ranamok. Coming to Secret Mistral, Count Dorsey still closing.
Market suspended.
Secret Mistral in second, Count Dorsey in third, and Ranamok.
Market suspended. Market in play.
Jerry's Wish with Western Tickness, also Great Rainbow and Get It Right, Fremantle Doctor. Then in behind is the Moso with Peckham Springs and a chance taken there by Western Tickness mid-division is Great Rainbow. Keen going, Navy Waves, Get It Right, Jerry's Wish, Fremantle Doctor, the Moso. And then comes Fear the Deer with mid-division for Peckham Springs. And then Western Tickness, Jukebox Rock. Behind Jukebox Rock is Keep It Cool. But in behind is Barambi Creek. That's the next way down towards the second hurdle. And another challenge. And then the final trio of Answering in the final pair. We have Spanish Maid and held up as Valerie the Boxer. But Great Rainbow continues to not fully settle. 2 in second is Get It Right, and then a break of 2 or 3 lengths to Jerry's Wish and Fremantle Doctor and Navy Waves, Fear the Deer, Western Tickness, the Moso and Peckham Springs. Then Jukebox Rock, Keep It Cool, Barambi Creek, another challenge, Answering, Spanish Maid and Valerie the Boxer. So they come to the third hurdle in the Valerie's Bar Restaurant and Guest House Handicap Hurdle Division 2. Stand side is Get It Right, then the centre of the racetrack is Great Rainbow. Then in third place from the white rails to the stand side, Jerry's Wish, Fremantle Doctor, Navy Waves, Fear the Deer, Peckham Springs, mid-division with the Moso. Then comes Western Tickness and Jukebox Rock, Keep It Cool, Barambi Creek. Another challenge, Answering, Valerie the Boxer and Spanish Maid. The last of circuit's time, Great Rainbow. The hands of Gary Noonan, stand side, Get It Right, as we've lost one getting to his feet there is Answering, and David Doyle quickly to his feet. Get It Right. Stand side, along the rails, Great Rainbow. And then Fremantle Doctor and the outside of Jerry's Wish, Navy Waves, Fear the Deer, Peckham Springs, Western Tickness, Moso, Jukebox Rock, and then Keep It Cool, another challenge for Randy Creek, Valerie the Boxer and Spanish Maid. They head away, and they have a circuit of Navan ahead of them. And Get It Right strides on to Great Rainbow, Fremantle Doctor, Navy Waves, the leading quartet to Fear the Deer. Then comes Jerry's Wish, Demoso, Peckham Springs, Western Tickness, jumps up on the inside of Peckham Springs, and then in behind, Jukebox Rock, the Grey with Keep It Cool, Demoso, Barambi Creek, another challenge, Spanish Maid and Valerie the Boxer. But Get It Right has the lead. 2 in second is Great Rainbow. Then in third place is Fremantle Doctor, Navy Waves, Jerry's Wish, Peckham Springs, Fear the Deer, the Orange of Western Tickness, and then comes Keep It Cool, Jukebox Rock, another challenge for Randy Creek, the Moso's lost a number of places, Spanish Maid is still held up as Valerie the Boxer, Get It Right, and Sean O'Keefe to Fremantle.
20
Doctor,
seconds.
in the hands of Alex Hardy, rode out his claim in Ireland in Kelso during the week, last day claiming 3, Navy Waves, a recent winner for Jockey Ryan Tracy, then comes Great Rainbow, and Jerry's Wish, Fear the Deer, Peckham Springs getting closer, Western Tickness, Jukebox Rock, Keep It Cool, in behind Keep It Cool is Barambi Creek, the reserve is stopped in the
0
zone.
seconds.
Get It Right, and Navy Waves in third, a good jump there from Peckham Springs, Fremantle Doctor on his inside, jumps slightly right, Great Rainbow's lost places, being overtaken by Western Tickness, Keep It Cool getting closer with Fear the Deer, they swing out of the back straight, Get It Right, and a strong travelling Peckham Springs to Fremantle Doctor, Navy Waves, then comes Fear the Deer, Western Tickness, Keep It Cool, Jukebox Rock, Valerie the Boxer beginning to get closer with another challenge from Barambi Creek at the third last, and Get It Right by a length. 2 in second is Fremantle Doctor, then Peckham Springs, Fear the Deer, Navy Waves, Western Tickness, and catching the eye in the green is Jukebox Rock, Keep It Cool, likewise Barambi Creek, Jerry's Wish, Valerie the Boxer, another challenge as they straighten up and make their way down into the home straight. Get It Right to Fremantle Doctor, Navy Waves, Fear the Deer, Peckham Springs, Western Tickness, Jerry's Wish, Jukebox Rock, Valerie the Boxer, Keep It Cool, Barambi Creek at the second last. Get It Right and Fremantle Doctor away before Fear the Deer, Jukebox Rock, then comes to shove for Peckham Springs, Jerry's Wish, Western Tickness, stands side, Keep It Cool coming with a rattle, and Barambi Creek into the dip and Jukebox Rock on the bridle to Fremantle Doctor, Barambi Creek, Keep It Cool with a wet sail, and then another challenge and Valerie the Boxer, Fear the Deer as they make the run down towards the final hurdle, and it's Barambi Creek, Keep It Cool, Jukebox Rock at the last, Barambi Creek better jump, Keep It Cool in second, Jukebox Rock, Fremantle Doctor as they meet the rising ground, and the reserve Barambi Creek and Sam Ewing, Jukebox Rock, Keep It Cool, another challenge, and then Valerie the Boxer flying home the Moso, but it's going to be Barambi Creek scores well, Jukebox Rock. They're off. They get away.
Market suspended. Market in play.
To get going, Masked Warrior off towards the right is quickly away. Night Patrol and also Domination, and stick to your guns behind those. Orange of King of Thunder towards the left, extreme left in red is Tambora, the blue of Castle Rock between those. Food for Thought, the Scarlet Sleeves right in behind them. Then we have the first pink jacket or second pink jacket of Suggy, who races with Illizu in dark blue and white. The best turned out winner, Dream of Ithaca in yellow is next. Veritable red, white and blue is with the slow starter Marley Star at the rear of the field. But Night Patrol leads them down halfway by 2 or 3 lengths. Masked Warrior running in second position, and this is being shadowed by Stick to Your Guns. Domination, King of Thunder, and then also the blue of Castle Rock and the red jacket of Tambora, extreme left, and Food for Thought right in behind those. Illizu and Suggy comes next as they head down to the 2 furlong pole. And Night Patrol in front to the red cab of Masked Warrior. On the right is Stick Your Guns, coming under pressure. Domination, King of Thunder, Castle Rock behind those. Then Food for Thought, heading down towards the last furlong now. In pink, Night Patrol, a red cap, Masked Warrior, yellow and dark blue, Stick to Your Guns. This trio, a couple of lengths ahead of Castle Rock, running towards the line. None of the trio will give way. Going to be very close. Night Patrol in the pink nearest to us is asserting again and wins.
Well, like stamina tests, and this is certainly going to be one of those. I think Sign from Above perhaps is going to be the one staying on strongest at the death, as he did in the Ulster Cesarewitch last time in third. He's my each way play in the race, but I think Belgravian, given his race of improvement, given how impressive he was at Goodwood last time out, I think he's the one to beat. He saw off an informed contender from St Mark Prescott Yard in ridiculously easy fashion, sauntering clear at the line, and even under a £10 higher mark today in a better race, I feel as though he might just be up to the task. Let's get the call for the feature with Alex.
They're off.
Market suspended. Market in play.
Turner's Cesarewitch trial handicap. Wait for a pretty level line on the whole. To the left, Schutzpal was smartly into stride, and Al Hit in the royal blue and yellow goes prominent. With those is Sheridan the Greys. The wash of sweat were quite warm going to post. Dreams a dozen to the right of the leading line, trying to just tack on over for Ashley Lewis, with down to the inside Master Milliner closer to the running rail. Then we have the pink and blue of Sign from Above, who's now just tucking behind Belgravian, who just goes in advance. Reverend Hubert is on the fence, so good market support. Before the off did the Charles Burns runner, and Bashful Boy for Jack Dace is last of all going quite freely, quite keen going in rear. Now up at the head of affairs, Al Hit has got company with Dreams a Dozen, and they are racing on a little bit now. They've started to just scoot on down towards this right-hander in due course. They've got a couple clear of Schutzpal, with Jack Mitchell just having a little look over his left shoulder there to see where the other runners were, perhaps not wanting to get too carried away and join the front pair. Sheridan, currently running in 4th position, the last time out Southwell winner, with now also Sheridan's rider Billy Lock now looking further behind. So interesting tactical first quarter of this race. Master Milliner, on this return from a long absence, is racing in partnership with Belgravian, who's searching for his 4th win on the spin today after those victories at Doncaster, Haydock and Goodwood. And then we have a couple of the Irish challengers, Reverend Hubert and Sign from Above, with Bashful Boy still just last of all. They're beginning the turn for home, towards the top of the Rody Mark, heading towards the halfway stage, just out from that at the moment. Up on the inside, Al Hit has the advantage as they work now towards the final mile of the Turner's Cesarewitch trial. Al Hit from Dreams a Dozen. Schutzpal still follow. Then comes Sheridan and Master Milliner, Belgravian, down to the inside line, Reverend Hubert, Harry Davis, just dancing to his right there, perhaps checking the distance from home. Bashful Boy still towards the back of the field as well, and racing to the right of proceedings, around the outside of Sign from Above, as they now come onwards to the last 3/4 of a mile. Al Hit and Dreams a Dozen, gone freely from the outset on the left. Schutzpal, the Killarney winner, is now moving up into contention. Sheridan is following with Reverend Hubert, also starting to make some headway now towards the inside fence, definitely. Harry Davis making a concerted effort to try and get on the back of Schutzpal. Belgravian is still held together for Jason Watson. Dreams a Dozen, perhaps the first one to crack, comes under pressure to the right. Both Sign from Above and Bashful Boy will try and wind up their challenges deeper on the race course. They've got just over 3 furlongs to go. Reverend Hubert is now moving to within a neck of Schutzpal. Belgravian's got quite a bit to do from here, but he's still trying
20
to make the ground
seconds.
up. Sign from Above and Bashful Boy to the right with their challenges. Past the bushes, heading to
They're well spaced out. Syzygy next and starting Monday in Eagle's Whistle was at the way in Boyne Valley. Healer A Coffee Means Coffee, and the back marker is Camachero. Well clear of the field is Pandy and Power and Rory Mulligan, heading past the halfway stage. They lead by 6 lengths to Van Galis and Patrick McGettigan disputing second place with Pink Socks and Sam Cohen. Then it goes Angel and Billy Lee in 4th. Driven in 5th is Syzygy, and then Cody Brown and Eagle's Whistle starting Monday and was at the way in Healer A in Boyne Valley with the last 2, straightening for the final 2.5 furlongs. Coffee Means Coffee and Camachero. In the lead is Pandy and Power, still nicely clear of the pack. Head goes Angels into second, being followed by Syzygy. Then starting Monday and Cody Brown, weakening is Van Galis. They race towards the final furlong, and it is Pandy and Power with a reduced advantage. Beginning around is Syzygy, along with starting Monday. Head goes Angel, Cody Brown, and then was it the way well inside the final furlong, and it is Syzygy wearing away at Pandy and Power as they go close home. Syzygy times it to perfection.
Market suspended. Market in play.
5 furlongs. Inconvenience, Babylon Door and Alizaru in the last 3. Hasn't stopped McLovin getting to the front, however, and he's hoping to force a strong pace through the first furlong. Being chased by Smart Vision in the blue and yellow, and then Copper Knight, the red and white on the cap alongside Jerbat, who's down at the running rail. Alhazar back in 5th place in the blue and white. A couple of lengths to Babylon Door in a gold jacket outside Maharaja's Express, and they're already going through halfway. McLovin wide, and down at the rail, Smart Vision coming back alongside. Jerbat waiting in the wings in the white and green. Copper Knight now deeper on straightening towards the last furlong. Wider still down the straight is Alhazar in the extreme left, then Babylon Door and Maharaja's Express. For the line, another finish of inches. Alhazar on.
Market suspended. Market in play.
Then comes Jacobburn Cameron. Then behind is Eclipse Chaser, and then Open Secret, and Chance of Lucky. A quick one to the first. Slows there with Little Lady in green in rear. Pushed along in a reminder for its troubles. But Cut the Rope has quickly gone on. Coming all in second place. Third. Currently is Jacobburn Cameron. And then comes Eclipse Chaser with Open Secret. Behind Open Secret races Front Door Famous and Company with Vected Thunder. Behind Vected Thunder is Papier the Twat. And then comes Hickey's Hill along the inside. So they hit the second hurdle, cut the rope, and delivered through the air there was Chance and Lucky. Owen Kelly second to the buckle. But cut the rope along the rails, coming old, Jacobback Cavern, then a keen going Eclipse Chaser with Open Secret, Vected Thunder, and Front Door Famous, Chance and Lucky, half toward the Twat, and then in behind is Matter of Opinion, who races with, on the inside is Hickey's Hill, and then comes Canada Bay, as they jump over the third, and then comes Little Lady in Green, and left and Gracie's Chance. So as our 14 runners swing into the home straight, Cut the Rope has the lead to in second, running Widest of all is Coming Old with Fresh Ground, Jack Cavern and Open Secret with Eclipse Chaser. Behind Eclipse Chaser, Effective Thunder with Front Door Famous. Behind Front Door Famous is Chance at Lucky, Half Word to 12. Then Matter of Opinion with Hickey's Hill, Cannot Bay. Along the rails is Beth Grace's Chance, Little Lady Green. As they steadily make their way down the home straight, Meat Farm Machinery made hurdle, 6 place on the card. And Cut the Rope has a 3 or 4 length lead over Coming Old in second, Jack Cavern. Behind Jack Cavern's Open Secret, Eclipse Chaser. Front Door Famous on the outside, Effective Thunder, Chance at Lucky, Half Word to 12. And Matter of Opinion, Final 4, Hickey's Hill. And then comes Beth Grace's Chance, Cannot Bay and Little Lady Green. So as they head out their circuit, final circuit is 2 mile 5 event, and Cut the Rope in the hands of King Coming Old in second place, Sean O'Keefe in third, Jack Cavern, Niall Prendergast, Eclipse Chaser and Paul Townend, Open Secret, Jack Kennedy. Then comes Front Door Famous, Keith Donoghue. Mid-division Protective Thunder and Company with Matter of Opinion, Half Word to 12. Chance at Lucky, Reminders for Raven Landing, Little Lady Green, Hickey's Hill. And then comes Beth Grace's Chance, Cannot Bay, the final pair. Round the back to go for their final time. And Cut the Rope still a clear leader, Coming Old, Jack Cavern as they go through the starting point. Eclipse Chaser still quite keen in Paul Townend's hands, Open Secret, Front Door Famous. Then a wave of 4 behind Matter of Opinion, and Chance at Lucky sandwiched in between is Half Word to 12, Effective Thunder. Hickey's Hill is 3 behind, Beth Grace's Chance, Cannot Bay and Little Lady Green. So as they head inside the final mile, Cut the Rope still maintains the gallop over Coming Old and Jack Cavern, and Eclipse Chaser, Open Secret gets closer with Front Door Famous, a gap of 2 lengths. So then a line of 3, Chance at Lucky on the inside, the white and red stars. The royal blue with the gold stag head is Half Word to 12, and the light green, the royal blue sleeves of Matter of Opinion is Cut the Rope steadies. Joined in the air by Coming Old, Jack Cavern, the orange with the black prancing horse. Then comes Dougie Taylor's dark blue and white colours of Eclipse Chaser. Front Door Famous, the white face with on the inside races Open Secret has got much closer. Chance at Lucky, Half Word to 12 with 3 hurdles to jump. Matter of Opinion, Hickey's Hill. Then comes Beth Grace's Chance, Cannot Bay, and struggling out the back is both Little Lady Green, Effective Thunder. Over the third last, and Cut the Rope by about a neck to Coming Old, Jack Cavern, Eclipse Chaser, Open Secret, Front Door Famous. The leading 6 seem to have opened up a gap over the chasing Half Word to 12, who's in company with Matter of Opinion. And in the half silks, Beth Grace's Chances, they straighten up with 2 to jump in the Meat Farming Machinery maiden hurdle. Coming Old stand side, the far side, Cut the Rope. Open Secret arriving, holding every chance, along with Jack Cavern, Front Door Famous. The favourites now arriving stand side, Eclipse Chaser. Inside the dip, they run with 2 furlongs to gallop in the Meat Machinery maiden hurdle. And Coming Old, Jack Cavern with the strongest travelling of the leading 3 is Eclipse Chaser. Cut the Rope, Open Secret switch to the stand side, running on is Matter of Opinion with Front Door Famous. Down towards the wings of the final hurdle, and quickly going on Eclipse Chaser. To a second, Jack Cavern, and then comes Open Secret, and the long leader Cut the Rope, and Eclipse Chaser's given the office to go, and quickly obliges. And Eclipse Chaser in the hands of Paul Townend for Willie Mullins, and in the colours of Dougie Taylor Turbine Syndicate. Eclipse Chaser wins. Jack Cavern, Coming Old.
Market.